Hi, and welcome back to my little film and TV channel. You're all staying safe and well. I'm going over to Channel 4 today, or all 4, because it's available on box set as well, so you don't have to wait weekly, which I don't like doing. I like to binge watch. Some things are better binge watching, some things aren't. This is okay either way if you watch it weekly or watch it on a binge watch. I think it's fair enough. We're going to have a look at something called the Undeclared War today. Caused a bit of controversy when the trailers were showing, apparently, on the channel, which we'll talk about in a second. 15 rating, 6 episodes by approximately 44 minutes, and it's showing weekly on Channel 4 from the 30th of June, June the 30th. So episode 1's aired. So obviously episode 2 will be in a week, or you can catch it all on all 4 as a box set. Crime drama thriller, and all these scores are at the 2nd of July 2022 as I'm recording this. Internet Movie Database, yeah, Joe Public, what do they think? Well, 5.9 out of 10, interesting. There's a lot. There's only 219 reviews, but there's about 30 odd 10 out of 10s and about 40 odd 1 out of 10. So I ignore them anyway, but it's an interesting balance. And so you get left with 99 people scored between 6 and 9. And 44 people scored it between 2 and 5. So 69% positivity. So that's okay. That's not too bad. And as I said, the trailers caused controversy because people thought this was real. This was really happening, which obviously people watching TV who watch the trailers would surely have recognised the actors who were doing it. So some people perhaps want to complain for complaints' sake, but obviously, these are well-known actors, I assume, doing the trailers for this thing. So I'm very surprised by that. But like I said, I don't know the specifics behind it. I just heard there was a problem with complaints to Ofcom, whoever it is, about being sucked in as though this was real. But as I said, if they're watching television in the first place, you probably know the actors, so I'm just a bit surprised. Anyway, what's it about? Well, it's set in 2024, so the near future, and it's a run-up to a British general election. The Undeclared War tracks a leading team of analysts buried in the heart of GCHQ, secretly working to ward off a cyber attack on the country. Yeah, this poor young work experienced girl does far better than all these old hacks there, that's for sure. Or young hacks, there's not many old heads, they're all young heads. It stars Simon Pegg as Danny Patrick. He's in charge of GCHQ from memory. Macy Richardson Sellers as Kathy Freeman. Adrian Lester as Andrew McKindy. I think is that the Prime Minister? Alex Jennings as David Neal. Mark Rylance as John Yeasley. He's an old mathematician type there. I liked his role, actually. Kerry Goodman. Hannah Kalik Brown, as Sarah Parvin. She's the mainstay in this. Everything revolves around her. There's only 1 or 2 episodes where she's not involved. Edward Holcraft as James Cox, and Jiman Sigal as Vadim Trusov. Yeah, I think in the episode Hannah's not in too much. I think he takes centre stage. Critics, what do the critics think? Well, we've nothing on Metacritic as such, but we've got Rotten Tomatoes. We've got a few little reviews on there. 71% positivity from the critics, so that's not too bad. Joe Clay of the Times UK, he liked it. He said, it takes a while for the penny to drop. An impressive 6-part cyber thriller. 6-part, not all impressive, not for me, but it was impressive in parts. Rachel Cook of the New Statesman said, on top of Kosminski's other talents, he's so good with actors. This is the guy who put this together. Tie all this together with a plot that is properly gripping and a binge-worthy treat lies ahead. Yeah, again, gripping in parts, a bit up and down for me. And they're not so fresh. Lucy Mangan had a bit of a cob on. She didn't like this. She's from The Guardian, Lucy. We do quote from time to time. She's not always negative. Well, I'm sure this is a far more risk than the bullet sweating heroes Hollywood gives us. It doesn't provide much in the way of dramatic tension. I'd have to disagree with that, Lucy there. Not consistent enough for me. As I say, it sort of had a lot and then it sort of eased off a little bit, which brings me to my little thoughts, my little sum up. As I said, I do like this, but it does have many weaknesses that I didn't thought would happen. I mean, some of the outdoor crowd scenes, for instance, appear pretty cheap and a bit silly at times. But again, this is possibly down to budgetary constraints. But that sort of brought the level, the quality of the show down for me. Some people were put off by at least one episode where it was played out in subtitles because it was based in Russia. So as far as authenticity, absolutely spot on. There are subtitles throughout the 6 episodes as well, but there's one specific episode that's basically all set in Russia. So I say that's not a criticism, that's just to warn people if you don't like subtitles. It adds to it, and it is what it is. And the acting talent, yeah, I'll come to the acting talent. It's typical, obviously some familiar faces, some perhaps not so familiar, but it's typical of a British-based drama, a bit hit and miss, some good actors, some okay actors, and some fairly poor actors. And just I will isolate, and so I'm not going to have anything against this young lady, but Hannah Khalid Brown, who plays the main character Sarah, or Sarah, however they pronounce it in this, Sarah Parvin, she was playing a nervous character at first. She's a work experience guy, so I'm not giving any spoilers away when she goes to work at GCHQ. And I thought she was playing a character, but as the thing developed and I saw her outside of that environment, she's very one-dimensional. She wasn't very good. She wasn't a good enough actor perhaps to lead. As I say, I thought at first she was acting the part as in being nervous going to this GCHQ. But as the thing progressed and things happened, because personal lives come into it, as you'd expect, she just wasn't great for me to lead such a drama, and she was a bit disappointed in the end. Did her best, but a little bit disappointing for me. I don't think the latter part of the series lived up to the potential of the first 2 or 3 episodes, and it did lose a little bit of its tension, a little bit of its interest. Certainly wasn't. Certainly the first episode, perhaps the second episode, I was, oh yeah, I can't wait to watch the next one. But then it all got a bit staid, all got a bit routine. And I thought it improved again towards the end, but I thought the actual ending was absolute garbage. I didn't like the ending. It's a poor ending. It's just a cop out, in my opinion, and that was disappointing. So overall, when I started off, I thought, oh great, this could be a lot. I've seen a couple recently that I've give good marks to, but and this had that style about it. Oh, this is great. I'm really enjoying this. It could be a little cracker, but it did lose its fizz, unfortunately. By the end, it's like one of those fireworks that starts with a bang and then just fizzles out to nothing. Just gets a bit monotonous. So yeah, overall, yes, it's okay. It's okay. It's watchable, and I will give it a watchable mark, which is 6 out of 10. But as I said, don't expect end-to-end excitement and tension. It does sort of dilapidate a little bit as it goes on. So as I said, I was hoping I could give a real big positive review, but I've just come down and given it an okay review, because just by the ending was rubbish. Ending was absolute rubbish. Very disappointed with that. But so it probably, I probably might give it less than 6 out of 10, but I'll give it 6 out of 10 anyway. Even though the ending did just ruin it totally for me, and not ruin it, but certainly let it down for me. Let me know what you think, guys. If you get to watch this, if you binge watch it on all 4. Or you wait week by week. Let me know. Let me know what you think about Hannah as well. I just thought she was. It was ideal. It's sort of ideal. She was right. Seemed to be the right age to sort of lead this and do it, but it just didn't quite work out as far as her acting skills are concerned. And as I said, I thought at first she was good, but obviously, as I said, it was just purely because of the situation. It made her look perhaps better than she was. But I'm sure she'll improve as she gets a little bit older. She's only younger. She looks younger. I have no idea how old she is. Anyway, let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again. And that's one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.